All right, Jeff Thigpen, the Register of Deeds here in Guilford County, is here talking to us about all things Register of Deeds related. For folks at home who are like, okay, I don't even know what this office does. What does the office do?
Well, that's normal. People don't know what I do until they need me, until they buy a house, or they get married and they need a marriage license, or they need to file their real estate paperwork, or they have children and they need a birth certificate, or someone in their family passes away and they need a death certificate. Military discharges, when people get out of the military, they file them in our office. We also have a passport office that we started, Tanya, that's downstairs, and we do first-time passport applications. We also have a Think of It program that I've talked about before, the Levy Flag Retirement Program, Good Grief podcast series, and we have Fraud Alert, which is a system that people can, if they want to know if someone files a deed under their name or something like that, they'll get notified if something like that happens, and so they can do that on our site.
Okay.
But we do a lot of stuff.
You do a lot of stuff. All right, we've got a couple questions. How much does it cost to apply for a marriage license, and how early do you need to go to get one before you get married?
It costs $60 to get the marriage license, and once you get it, it's good for 60 days. And so you can get married anywhere in North Carolina within that 60-day period. If you go after that period, you'll have to get another license and it will expire.
And pay another $60 if you let it expire. Right, okay, so don't let it do that. All right, this person says, does the Register of Deeds keep copies of wills or power of attorneys?
We don't have wills. In Guilford County, it's unique that if you have a will, it's usually filed after a person passes away, and it's in the clerk of court's office. So they deal with the matters related to the wills. We do have powers of attorneys that are filed in our office as well. And so in certain situations, people can get copies of powers of attorneys if they're filed.
Okay, but they don't have to be filed by the Register of Deeds, do they?
They do not.
Okay, to make it official, they don't have to be filed. All right, this next question is, can I request or order a new flag through the Register of Deeds office?
Unfortunately, we are not doing that right now. But that is a very good question, and I will maybe add something on my website that addresses that if there are places that people can get flags.
Okay, that's good.
Right now, we're focused on getting the used flags and retiring them.
Right. And so there's a follow-up question about the flag. It says, why is burning a flag the appropriate way to retire it?
Well, in the U.S. flag code, the flag code started about like in the 20s, and then President Truman, I think, codified it in the after World War II. In our bicentennial, it was adjusted. It's in our federal code. It talks about how we are to care for the flag and use the flag properly in reverence and respect. And based on the flag code, with input of numerous organizations and people who value the flag, it was determined that you can respectfully retire a flag through burning it.
Okay.
And when you look at the process of that, when we do the flag retirement ceremonies, they are very reverential. They are very respectful. And I'll say this, if you ever have the opportunity to go to a flag retirement ceremony, there will be one that we're working on having during Memorial Day out at Oak Ridge Park. And I will have more details on our website. But if you want to see an event that will inspire you and make you really feel at a deep level what is important about our country, is to stand and listen to people who are members of the Marine Corps League or the VFW, or to see scouts listening in their eyes and their faces, these stories of people who have sacrificed and upheld the highest values of our country. Those stories be told as a flag is being retired. I think that person who asked that question, I would love for you to take part in that event, and I think you'll understand why when you see it.
Something to see for sure. All right, we have a little bit less than a minute. If I lost a birth certificate, could I get another one through the deeds office?
Absolutely. If you're born in Guilford County, we can get it right here. If you're born in North Carolina, we have a statewide system. We can help you get that as well. Yes, you can.
All right, really quick, if I can sneak this in, what is needed to get a marriage license?
The couple needs to show up. They need identification. We have a marriage application that is on our website at guilforddeeds.com, and you can fill out a lot of the particulars. That will save you a lot of time. You'll come in and go through the process of completing it and reviewing the application, pay the $60, and get the license.
Okay. I love that they have to show up. That's part of it. Thanks so much,
That's
Jeff.
right.
We so appreciate it. If you missed any of this, you can find the information on our website in the Who Wants to Know section.